Hey guys, before we get started, just want to take a quick moment to thank Deer Camp Coffee and Yeti for everything they do to help keep us awake and energized for the whole show to keep you guys entertained. Make sure you subscribe and stick around to all BowHunterPlanet stuff so you can get into chances to win things. And hey, let's have some fun.
The BHP Podcast is presented by BowHunterPlanet.com. Join the hunt.
Support for the BowHunterPlanet podcast is provided by HHA Sports, Cold Steel Knives, Scott Archery, Burris Optics, Element Outdoors, Reveal Cellular Trail Cams, Deer Camp Coffee. Additional support is provided by Yeti.
Hello, and welcome to the BowHunterPlanet.com podcast. Myself, Dave Thomas, along with Jamie Nopum and Timmy Mazarana, and welcome to your live update from BHP.
Hi guys.
So let's get to the whatever the word is.
I thought we were live for a second.
We're not live. We're just this isn't live. It's just a podcast. But I just want to get down to the nuts and bolts and say that we all went hunting last weekend. Didn't see anything. Basically,
well, I did see some, but it was nothing to shoot at. Let's just say.
No. I saw on the first night could get a shaft. That's it.
Yeah, so let's set the stage a little bit. You guys were out at the normal, and I was out with our buddy John Cedar up at his place, and I was hunting really 5 days. We went 4 days. We went up Wednesday, didn't really hunt Wednesday. And then hunted Thursday through Sunday morning. What's that?
Why was that?
Well, it's a long drive up to hunt camp, and there's a couple drinks that start flowing when we bust that gate open, and I just don't think that putting a weapon in my hand at about 4:30 at night was probably a good idea.
Yeah,
very responsible.
Very.
So we didn't really go out that night, but we did start hunting Thursday morning, and man, that rain started Thursday afternoon and didn't let up really through Friday. The first good day we thought weather-wise was going to be Saturday, and it was great weather, but there was just nothing moving Saturday morning for us. I think over the course of those 4 days, 3 yearlings and three 4-pointers, probably two of the same 4-pointer, and then I saw one of those twice. But they just weren't. It just wasn't happening, man. Something has happened in the last 2 to 3 weeks where they're just gone, and they're gone on our cameras too, which is crazy. Because we don't. I mean, there's no hunting pressure going on at the airport. You know what I mean? And to have them just disappear is it's normal, I guess, but it's just surprising to see it in real life on cell phone cam. I think has been a big change this year because, you go out there with expectations of pulling trail cards and seeing a whole bunch of stuff. And now that we get things sent to our phone, you really notice, how much they disappear during this time of year.
Isn't that crazy? Like everyone's expecting, this is going to be the best hunting day of the year. I don't think we saw a damn deer on Saturday.
No. Awesome weather too. That's what was weird about it.
Clear,
felt perfect.
Saw more
cold, clear,
raining.
Yep.
I told the guys.
App told me it was a 3-star deer day, and didn't see anything but one right at light. It was before shooting hours, and before first light, before first shooting hour, it went away and never saw anything.
Yeah, I told the guys this ain't gonna work. It's not happening this weekend. No. Once I sat there 3 hunts and I didn't see barely, like literally saw one deer run by, I was like, this isn't gonna work. And sure enough, nothing happened. I actually ended up not hunting the Sunday morning. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep in and wake up and clean, and I'm gonna leave early because I was supposed to stay till Monday, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to stay till Monday. There's just no deer moving, and normally I always hesitate on that decision, but this decision this time was like literally the best decision I made in a long time. And so Ron sat in my spot and he didn't see anything. So it felt good knowing that at least I made the right call.
Isn't that the best? Sleeping in and knowing that you weren't going to see a darn deer.
It was great.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I think Ron would have had a shot at that 8-point if he would have stayed in his stand. When we took his stand down, he saw it about 50 yards from his stand.
That's how it goes.
Oops.
Monster in the deep. They're hiding. The thing about that land, though, and we all know there's deer everywhere in that land. And the thing is that if it's hard to know where they're at because there's a lot of land around there and a lot of farms around there. They could easily have moved off the property and or come back tomorrow. It's hard to, can't really put a finger on them. That's the way it is. That's always a huntiness. But the good news is there are big ones and there's a lot of opportunity at some point.
Yep, you got to be there to get them. I think that's the whole point of it, right? And sometimes it's not about how much time you spend at the stand. I think more and more nowadays I realize it's about getting quality opportunity than it is about quantity of opportunity, for sure. Setting yourself up for a successful hunt. So we got a little bit of a break here before we go out again, but I'm really looking forward to our last little bit here. What are we going out? 6 days? We're heading out for? Is that what it is?
I don't know if I can handle this many days.
The 11th through the 17th.
It's gonna be intense.
Yeah, so it'll be a good run to be able to get out. I hope the rut's still pretty hot. I think the rut, from what I'm seeing, there's pictures being thrown in, that I'm seeing on Facebook and Insta and all that stuff. Rut seems to be getting started here slowly, but it's getting started. So hopefully we're at the tail end of it, at the very least when we get out there next.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll, like I said, next time I'm more inspired to just, get a deer down, regardless if it's a doe, buck, small buck. I don't really care at this point because one of my biggest concerns is I want to meet for COVID going into winter. And just so I have meat ready to go, I don't want to have to worry about red meat not being sold or anything like that. So I definitely want to get my fresh meat killed, in my freezer, ready to go. So next time when we go up, if you guys are like, why Dave shoot a spike, you're going to know why.
We don't expect anything less anyway.
Hey,
so.
Meat's meat.
I don't need to say a word.
Oh man. So are you guys changing anything up from what you're doing after the experience that you guys had?
I don't think so. Not me. Not me.
Someone should be down in that, take a chance and get down in that 15.
You gonna do it?
I don't know. We have the stuff to get up and Ron stand. I mean, I don't know.
My whole thing is
the woods.
My whole thing is when we get closer, like when we get there, we got 6 days to play around and come up with strategies and have fun. And that's why I think we should do it. I think we should go in. I don't want to sit in the same spot for 6 days. I mean, there's no way. So, I mean, got to get change of scenery, different ideas. So I'm going to play around. We'll all play around together, figure out what to do. And, where we should put people or whatever. I think it'll be fine. I mean, I know, Tim, I know you're not going to sit in the same spot for 6 days. You'll freak out. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle it for 6 days. I think it's going to depend on what I'm seeing the first couple, because what we're doing, which is sacrilegious, is we're hunting into gun season this year, which we've never done before. I've never done before. So we got 4 days before gun and then 3 days including gun, the opener. And I think what I'm going to do is, that the one spot that I have is a night spot. There is no morning hunt there. I've never had a deer on camera in the morning ever. So that in particular is going to be saved for a night hunt. And I'm going to sit there for probably the first couple of days just to see how it goes. But if I see what I saw last time, and those deer aren't coming in close enough for a bow shot, I'm going to reserve that spot, I think, for gun specifically, so I don't overhunt it. Because that's the one thing that I'm worried about, is overhunting any one particular spot over that 6 days. I don't want to sit in the same spot and have the same experience every day, and then the deer bust you one time, they know you're there, and then they're never coming back. So I want to see what's happening, for that night spot at least, and probably, if nothing happens in the first couple of days, pick a different spot to try and make something happen. And then where I'm going to sit in the morning is still up in the air.
Yeah. I don't think you'll hunt in the morning. I think you'll just sleep in every day.
Maybe not. We'll see.
There are people.
We're seeing them. That's the thing, is if rut's going on, who knows, man? That could be a midday thing too. It might not even be worth going out in the morning. It might be worth going out a little bit later.
True statement. In fact, the biggest bucks I've seen on that property is around 9 o'clock. So every time for me, I've seen 2 or 3 giant bucks now. And it's always been around 9 to 10 o'clock.
See, when I see them, it's around 5:30, 6 o'clock over in my spot. So I think it just really depends on, what we're getting on camera, what we're seeing out there for the first couple of days, and really just setting ourselves up to be successful in the last part of bow, beginning of gun.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that cameras, how they've turned off completely. They used to get pictures like every day. Now it's like rare.
Well, I set up a bunch more regular cameras so we can check cards when we get there.
Kevin's all pumped. He went on a hunt tonight, and he had a deer on camera earlier here, but he was all excited about it. But it didn't really look that big to me, which is fine. I mean, if that's what he wants to shoot, it doesn't matter. But it didn't look like a giant buck. I don't know if he was thinking it was bigger than it was, but because its head was down, and you could tell it had antlers, but it was kind of like mix and matched, mesh. Did you guys see the photo with It's in the circle field picture, and it's like in the corner, and its head's down, and you could tell it's a buck. It's only came at 10:06 a.m. You can tell it's a buck. You just can't really make out how big. You could see it's a decent buck, but the way it looks to me is it's a little fork horn or something. I mean, it's definitely not a huge buck, because if it was, those antlers would be on the ground. Either way,
I see it there.
Either way, I think he was thinking that was like a 110 or something, but it's not even. I don't think it's a 110. I think it's like an 80. That's how we talk in Michigan.
It doesn't look too big.
That's how we talk in Michigan. A 110's a monster. Oh God, people listen to this podcast from around the country are laughing so hard right now.
That's because they're all out in Oklahoma and Iowa,
shooting monsters.
Kansas.
They're like 130 is the minimum I'd shoot.
Ohio, Kentucky, they all got bigger deer. Although there's some big deer that are shot in Michigan, it's just
this right here. I think this is that deer. I think this is that deer with its head down.
Yeah.
That rack looks just about right. A little fork horn, like I said, and I just totally guessed on it, but I bet you that's him. But that's what I'm saying. There's no deer like even at that spot. I mean, literally, he's seen barely anything. It's 1 doe and 2 babies that come in every time. There's that little spike and there's a little fork horn. No, the little fork horn, there's a little spike. And that's it. That's all I've seen on camera with that spot. And then our spots have been even worse lately. It's all does, and they're same thing. It's like a one big doe in the back with a couple babies or whatever.
Last time I had deer on camera, it was a week ago.
Yeah,
and that's just deer, like a doe. Last time I had a buck was, when was this? The 16th, 12 days ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen a nice buck. I mean, Noteboom saw a nice buck, but I never physically laid eyes on any nice bucks yet, or for at least since the last time we were there.
Weird.
What do you think, Noteboom? What's the plan? How do we score, bro?
I don't know. I think someone's going to score out of that 15. Maybe you guys need to push back. I mean, I fixed up that one stand in the woods behind your blind. I strapped it up. Somebody needs to hunt that spot Isaac's hunting in.
Do you see any good signs over there?
Quit whining and hunt it, Brian.
You talking to me? I got a spot back there.
Oh, that one they put up 2 years ago or whatever.
I think we should move that stand to the one across the way.
They all come through there. What's that?
I just wonder if
I wouldn't move that stand at all. That's
I'm wondering if we should. I just wonder if we need to move a stand over to where Ron had that stand he just put up this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to be in that tree.
Did you see any signs back on that 15 other than just seeing that 8 point?
He runs that whole thing. I bet I saw 20 scrapes right in a row.
Yeah.
He lives in there. So
that's what I was telling to Dave the other day.
I'll be back.
When I shot that buck 2 years ago, that's exactly what he was doing, was tending those scrapes over there.
Don't talk about me while I'm gone.
He's got like 3 on the way in, and then we went back in there to kind of look and see if we could see him. And I mean, we saw 5 right just. So I think he just lives in there, and people leave him alone. So.
Yeah, but if you can come in off the road.
But the other thing
bring
is,
it down.
it goes out the window when we go back. It's rut, right? So
Well, that's it.
like
They're going to go where the does are.
At night, I plan to go back in the woods or hunt in that back corner, and then probably on the 14th, I'm going to take that blind and move it up to the top of the hill for gun.
Yeah, so you have a better view.
Yeah. Then I don't have to worry about shooting you losers.
Makes sense.
Coming
I think the one staying put. I got because I'm not hunting that other property.
You're in a good spot for opening day of gun.
Yeah, no, I think I am too.
Remember before we leased this place, I saw 160 out there opening day. But he has like, yeah, you hunted out here. I'm like, what do you mean?
I love it. Yeah, no, I'm excited about that. I think gun's going to be really, unfortunately, where it's at. Just with the experiences that we've had. But I do have, I mean, we'll have to talk about it, but I ripped down my ground blinds that were up at the other property because I'm not hunting there anymore this year. Yeah. And so I got a spare 360 ground blind we can throw out somewhere too. Because who knows what the weather's going to be like, you know, when we go out.
That's
there.
What I'm saying. So, like Brian should bring one and put one somewhere. I don't know where he's going to put it, but.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can put one potentially over on the 15.
Somebody do one of yours, and Dave can do his, and I'll do mine. And
yep. Yep. So I don't know. I think we'll figure it out, man. I'm still excited. I'm a little bit in a depression because it's been like I got skunked last year, right? And so just knowing what happened last year, seeing it kind of unfold the same way this year, it's getting a little depressing.
Yeah. So this almost happens every year, right? Like, and I do this 7-8 day hunt every single year. And I'll bet you 90% of the time I get at least, something in the freezer from that week. And that's it. And half the time it's with gun.
Yeah.
So.
It just gets different that time of year, because it gets a lot colder. And then for me, I have a hard time being in a tree stand for morning hunts, especially night hunts. I can usually pull it off. So I'll usually shift to the ground blind with the heater and a crossbow around, so I'm thinking that those first couple of days, I'll probably try to do compound out of the tree stand and then see what's going on. But I'm pretty confident where I'm sitting in that corner, the top corner, because both times I've seen big bucks, they've been around that top corner. So I'm not concerned with that I'm too far out, but I don't know. Do we ever think about trying to decoy or anything like that? Maybe a decoy in the middle of the field's not a bad idea, like a doe or something, like put it way out, like towards the runway or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never really
but if you want
to decoys,
put one by your stand, plus they're like $300.
True. I'm just curious because I feel like if a buck came up the edge and looked out into the field and saw a decoy, it might make some decisions that,
I don't know. I bought that one. It didn't do a damn thing.
Did they see it?
Yeah, I didn't care. They actually scared them, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's the other problem. It's going to be one or the other. Now, did it scare does or did it scare the buck? Because supposedly a lot of times what I've seen is it doesn't scare the buck.
Interested, and the does didn't like it.
I know the does won't like it. I know
you get a real doe coming in, and then you're scaring it off. That's going to scare off that buck that's following her.
True.
I don't know. It didn't really.
Which one do you have?
I think it was some Montana. It wasn't like a 3D. It was just
Montana decoy, Miss Muley, or one like that. It's like a picture.
The 2D, yeah.
2D. Yeah, they're like Boss Babe Deer Decoy 120. Then they got bucks, like if you want to do a fight, 160. I wonder if that actually works.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm that's such a tough call to try.
That is a tough call.
New. You know what I mean?
It's a tough call for sure.
I don't think I would be wanting to do that.
No, just start grunting. Cover yourself in doe pee and see what happens.
They used it when I was in Ohio. They put a little buck out there, and I didn't see any deer that night, so maybe that's an indication doesn't work. But they definitely did.
Like most of the time, grunting doesn't work, but then that one time it does, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's so funny, No Boom, when you were texting us to be like, you guys need a grunt. I looked in my bag, couldn't find my grunt call.
Well, I grunted that little 4-point in earlier. I mean,
My grunt call was in my
5 minutes after I had a couple cycles, he was right there. And that's early, but so who knows?
So I bought a new grunt for this year. Bought the extinguisher, which is pretty freaking sweet, dude. I gotta say, the sound on it is awesome. And with just one slide, you can shift from a buck to a doe to a fawn.
Yeah.
Pretty reasonably priced too. So it was it's a pretty good call or grunt if you're looking for one.
I never understood the fawn part. What is the point of that? Is that supposed to draw on a doe?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never used fawn. I've used doe and I've used like the buck part, but not with too much success on either of them anyway. I've never called one in, but then again, I've never really hunted rut all that often either. So I don't know.
No, is I want to see No Boom. I want to see No Boom gut a deer with this baby, with this freaking new knife. This blade. No Boom, tell us about this baby.
Is this my outtake?
No, I didn't put the outtake on. I ain't that mean.
No, that click and cut. No, the gutting blade looks good.
Yeah, dude, this thing
comes with a razor blade and a serrated blade, just pops right out, pops right in. They were showing us at ATA. It's friggin' $30.
I heard other people say they use the razor blade to cut a deer, to slice it.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be fast, wouldn't it?
Yeah, be careful unless you like guts all over you.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that because, like you're saying, is there a gut hook one in there?
No, it's just.
Oh no. Okay, so you just use the regular knife.
Razor and a
drop point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Cool. Pretty cool. Good value, man.
$28.99.
We're gonna give it a shot.
We also finished the video on the bear archery. What was the new one we just did? Sorry, it took me to the wrong video. I thought I had the new video. Oh, the legit. Sorry, I zoned out on what it was. So yeah, we did the video on the legit. It's a nice bow. It's small, very lightweight, and it's only $400. So it was fun. Kevin and I did the video, and one thing about bear that's interesting is right here on the limb that they do that thin limb that turns into, it's like a thin limb, but then it turns into like a flat limb. So I find that very interesting. They're like one of the only ones that do things like that, which is really cool.
That is
all right.
Cool.
Let me get out of this. I got to take
that price.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I got to take a phone call. Sorry.
Yeah, so Jamie, you guys did some broadhead testing when you were out there too, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I can't remember what the first one they tested was. Oh, maybe it was a Muzzy 1. And then we did a sick crossbow broadhead. Then I shot that through that 10-point.
Killed it. I saw that. It went all the way through.
It went through the gel.
Yeah. That's kind of funny.
So,
that thing is so powerful, dude.
Just insanity.
We got to get a deer in front of it is all,
I'm trying. I mean, I had one because I knew I was 50 yards from those cones, but the tree limbs were in the way, and then it got foggy, and then my rangefinder wouldn't work. It kept saying 6 yards over and over.
Yeah, but the fog. Yeah. Yeah, there's only a few things that I make sure I have in my backpack when I go out hunting. A rangefinder is at the top of the list, man. If you don't have a rangefinder, I probably won't even shoot unless I know it's like 20 yards. Because I mean, there's so much room for error there with distance.
You've got to be 30 or in. I mean, 30 with that crossbow is like 20. It don't matter. It's almost the same thing.
Right. That's true.
I don't want to wound anything. I'm done with all that on that property. So I want to take a shot, but this is two times in a row that little turd squirted or skirted me. So
how big was it?
It's a nice 8, probably 110, 120.
Yeah. Shootable for sure.
Got a limp. I'm sure you'll see him if he's still around. I don't know what he's limping.
Nice. Yeah, I'm all ready, man. I got everything squared up, staged in the garage. All I got to do is throw it in the truck and take off. I know we're a week and a half-ish away, but I can't wait to get back out there again. It'll be nice to get out there and sit.
Well, hopefully everything goes good next week and we don't have any disruptions in our plans.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I mean, the only thing that we might get screwed with is all this talk about lockdowns again, you know?
No, that won't affect us, so no.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it either. So I hope weather turns to snow though. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. I sold our old bed frame, so I was the guy who had to call me and ask questions, and sorry about that.
That sounds exciting.
No, I just want to get it out of my garage, man. I got this huge double,
you guys hit the
bunk
bottom
bed.
or something? You're just fixing up everything around your house?
Slowly.
Why don't you hook us up some of that money?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I didn't want to tell you this, but Isaac sent me the Babe Ruth. I sold it. I got about $450,000 on money.
You just call him Baby Ruth? Sounds like we're listening to, what's that show? Killing Me Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. Sandlot. Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
That's too funny.
No, that's the thing, man. Isaac's probably rich. You don't even know it.
That's what I'm saying. This guy says his grandma's got all these Babe Ruths and Lou Gehrig's and stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Nope. It was like, look, I'll give you $50 for the whole binder.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nope, it was like, hey, I'll give you this bow right now for the whole binder.
5150 and I'll come and get them.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. That'd be great, man.
All right. So how long are we out here? Let's see. So this week,
week and a half.
Next, yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. All we gotta do is get through next week.
Yeah. Make
sure you do yourself a favor and get out as soon as you can, guys. Go hunting, get some air, man. It's been helpful. It's definitely getting nippier, and I've noticed that right away, and I like it. I felt like I wasn't prepared last weekend. My gear wasn't really as thick as I was hoping, and I started getting cold, and then I'm like, oh God, that's like the worst feeling. Luckily, I had some hand warmers and keep my fingers from going pure white as normal.
You gotta get one of those muffs, man. I'm telling you, that's the deal.
Yeah,
muffs are the best.
Muffs? What kind you guys recommend?
I got the Cabela's one. It's like all fleece and shit inside, and then it's got a spot to put hand warmers. So it's just like,
let's see on Amazon, hand muff. Oh wow!
I got this knockoff one. What is it?
Hot Shot?
Sounds familiar. Yeah, that sounds like the one. I got the one with the flip up middle that has a clear part to it.
Oh,
you can see your cell phone through.
So weak, brah.
So I can keep my hands warm and look at my cell phone through the muff. But dude, I'm telling you, when you have a muff, you don't even need gloves.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'll use those dollar store little kid gloves, those black ones that fit everybody.
I've been wearing those work gloves, like the Craftsman ones, and those are pretty nice.
Yeah. So this past week I got a pretty good setup. I got a nice pair of bibs.
Oh, dude, this one's
nice coat
sick.
And then a backup coat.
Check this out. This one's got you recharge it.
Oh, geez.
That's kind of cool though, really. If you think about it, $100 a lot. Oh no, it's got a bad rating though. Probably didn't do so well.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, dude, I gotta say, you don't need it. A couple of hand warmers. I mean, how many hand warmers are gonna take to get to your $100? You know what I mean? Like a couple hand warmers in there, and it keeps it totally warm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
What's that Hot Shot? Go up to that Hot Shot one right to the right. That's like the one I have.
This one?
Yeah, but it has like a flip up front.
I don't see anything like that. It's weird. I thought I'd see that one right away because of phones nowadays, but I didn't. Look at this old little guy. Jeez. All right, hold on. Okay. Let me go back to the top. There was some up here, Let's see. These look nice and warm. These standard Hot Shots, but
I'm gonna get a Stormy Chromer though.
Oh, here, maybe this one, Tim. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude, you wish you had a Stormy Chromer.
They sell them at Bob's Gun Tackle. I'm gonna go get one over there.
Really? Like this?
The little.
I have one.
Hats.
Oh, I want one. Yeah, I want one too. When we going? We getting some 350s in those? Tim, did you set your gun in, bro?
No, we got to do that when we're there.
Wow, our job now all of a sudden? Whoa, getting a little bit
Well, I will teach you guys how to clean and sight in guns. Yes, like hey, you give a dog a fish or whatever he eats for a day. You teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna have you do it because
I got Stormy Cromer hat. Is that like a knockoff?
Yeah, dude. It's the Merrill, dude. It's freaking awesome.
It's a knockoff.
It is not. This is the Merrill.
Oh, it's made by them?
That's the designer, Merrill, for Stormy Chrome. Like there's the logo on the inside.
I can't see.
I want the one with the rabbit fur in it that hangs
Me too.
over.
I want the red one. That's still cool though.
I got this up in the UP, man. Legit. Covers your ears up. It's the way to go. Anybody who doesn't have one better get one.
Welcome to Michigan. Here. So I think me and Nopum both want the same one here. This one.
Yeah, I looked at that.
I want the one down. Go down.
Oh dang, dude. I want this one. Pink one.
I don't want those.
That was nice.
I want the one with the flaps.
That is the flaps. You got to undo it, right?
You want the trapper hat?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I got one of those too. Those things.
That's baller.
You want to talk about warm, man? Trapper.
That is baller, dude.
Ooh.
$90.
Legit.
Wow, that is so cool.
I'll bring mine with me too. Mine's a fur.
I got a fake one from Cabela's. It's okay, but
I'll say I thought you had one like this.
The fur comes off.
I want to do a photo shoot like that. Can we do a photo shoot like this? This is awesome. I just want this. I want to do this photo with Nopum. Let's buy one of these little ski things. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be awesome.
And him holding the candle or something.
I bought an Eddie Bauer one back 3 or 4 years ago. It was great, dude. Love that thing.
I mean, I have a cheaper one I use for snow blowing.
I wish that everybody in the podcast could have saw my amazing mustache. It was
they don't.
It was literally legit. And anybody who hasn't seen this mustache literally missed out.
Every time I looked I wanted to call the cops.
It was so legit. My kids saw the video that you did with the mustache and asked me to turn the TV off because you were creepy.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. I don't know how that mustache is creepy. It's legit.
It is
legit.
Guys.
Legitly creepy.
I'm going to share this photo and just let everybody know how legit this guy looks.
And you don't have a beard right now.
Look at that. Look at that mustache. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Dang.
This whole thing by November 15th is going to be nice and long. I don't know what you guys are doing.
First off, I shaved just the mustache for the last hunt camp because I thought it was hilarious. And you guys thought it was creepy and hilarious. And now this next one, I'm going to try to grow in as much as I can, but then do something weird for that one too. Like where I do the bars like Nopum did the one time, or I just do like huge sideburns like this and then cut everything else. Or do the Hitler.
Please don't do
that. We can't have you on camera anymore, man.
Why? What's wrong with the Hitler?
Michael Jordan did that too. I'm like, what the hell are you doing with this stupid ass little mustache?
Nopum can do anything he wants right now. He's got enough to play around. So can you, Tim. You guys could do the Hitler.
I should go with the mutton chops.
Yeah, I get some mutton chops, brah. That's hilarious. All right, we're out of here. I'm going to bed. See you guys later. Have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed the podcast. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.